Right, Matt. So me and you had a conversation previously, one on one, about a controversial topic on Facebook. That topic was, if you're going out on a date with a single mother, would you pay for the babysitter for her to go out with you? Now, your response to that was what?
My response, I would. I would pay for a sitter only because if I'm trying to take a single mom out, that's one of the hardest parts for them to actually do. It might be easy for you to find a place for y'all to eat and to pay for the meal, but it's really hard to try to find a sitter at a certain time of night where, most of the kids are going to be, to the most part, sleep, and everybody's gonna be off and everything. That's a real hard part. As a man, if you're really trying to pursue somebody that you really, really like, and they have kids, you're most likely gonna wanna pay for them. Otherwise, it might be, tonight's not a good night, I don't have a babysitter. Tonight's not a good night, I don't have a babysitter. If you really want to pursue this person, you're going to do it kind of by any means necessary. You're not just going to let it fall off or anything like that. You're going to set everything else up and be like, all you got to do is find a sitter and I'm going to pay for it.
So, but you previously didn't have this type of mindset before, right?
Oh, no, I didn't have that type of mindset at first. My mindset at first was, it's not my responsibility. As I've gotten over, my mindset now is, it's my pleasure because I want you out.
Okay. And do you think you being a single father, has changed your outlook on that, or how hard it is to get a babysitter, etc.?
Yes. Yeah. I think for anybody being a single parent turns your outlook on every aspect of like the single and the relationships where it's just more than just you. Being a single father has changed my outlook on a lot of stuff, and I'm not even saying that in the way of like I'm just gonna take this person on a date and pay for a babysitter. Like, I gotta really be feeling you and want you out with me on a night on the town or something like that. I'm gonna drop that for a babysitter because I want you out no matter what.
Right. And if you like the woman, you say you're not doing that for any old girl.
I'm not doing that for any just person.
But you would do it if it's a woman you really want to pursue. You're going to pay for the babysitter because you know that's a hard obstacle for a lot of women to get around.
It's a big obstacle. It's a huge obstacle.
Because sometimes, let's say this, family sometimes don't want to babysit your child unless they getting paid.
Yeah.
Family don't want to babysit your child unless they get some type of compensation for it.
Mm-hmm.
And as you talking to your daughter here, yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
What's that? Attack? Oh my God! Hold on.
Right.
Uh-oh, glad she didn't get a hold of that.
She said a household.
I'm telling you, because this is gonna be that was gonna end pretty. That wasn't gonna end pretty. But yes, as you sit with your beautiful daughter, you say, you know what it's like to trying to find a sitter, or or even just a woman you probably dated before.
Yeah. I kind of got it on both ends. There was a recent person with my job and with my kid. I kept on having to tell them, I'ma check. I'ma see next week if I can do it. I'ma see the week after that if I can do it. It was hard trying to find the time to be able to find a moment where me and this girl could go out. And at that point, you kind of just losing your opportunity. If you really want to see somebody out and you're going to wait for them to have like all of those ends tied, but you might
be waiting forever.
Yeah, you might be waiting forever. You might be losing your opportunity. I mean, it's only a date,
right?
We ain't talking about.
You ain't saying you got to take her to no high-end restaurant after paying for the babysitter. You can just take her out for drinks or whatever.
Take her out for drinks, right? It's not like you paying for a 3-day stay in hotel for the babysitter and everything. Like you want to take her mama out to town. You just going out for a night and everything. You might as well have just put that into your date budget. All right, dinner, valet, babysitter. That's my funds for the night.
Okay.
That's everything that's gonna be in there.
Right. Okay, cool. And that was a really different perspective because a lot of people feel like that ain't my responsibility. And as you said, it's not.
And yeah, it's not.
It's
your
not.
responsibility.
But you understand
Yep.
that is a hard obstacle for some women to get around. Like I said, I keep talking about how some people's parents will not watch the child unless they're getting paid. Some people's own siblings won't watch the child unless they're getting paid for it in some way.
Yeah.
And because the generations have changed, I feel like, a lot of the generation now, so a lot of the grandparents ain't trying to watch no kids. Unfortunately, it's like that. We used to be with our grandparents all the time. A lot, but not all the time, but a lot of times, right? Grandmama wasn't wanting compensation for that. You might have to pay for some little food or something for them to eat or something, or bring some food over there.
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
snacks and everything. Like if you're gonna drop them off, make sure they got everything.
Yeah, make sure they
they're
got.
not calling you to say like you didn't bring them this and drop them off this. If I'm dropping my kid off anywhere, and everybody can tell you this,
They can vouch for you.
Yes, I got backup clothes. I got snacks. I got all types of little like drinks and all this other stuff that I know she like, and I'm telling them, put this on for her. If she get tired of this, like you can do this, you can do that. I got the whole game plan set out for them.
But see, look, and even with that though, see back then is all you needed. Not back then. I'm not speaking for in absolute, right? In the absolutes,
Right,
but what I'm saying is that previously a lot of grandparents were just cool with that. Just bring them their little snacks they like. We cool. Some grandparents that get the snacks. They just want to see the grandbaby.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of grandparents now. They not trying to be with no kids. They feel like once they got their own kids out of the house, it's their freedom, and they want to be outside. It's a lot of brothers that's like, and brothers and sisters that's saying, "Hey, I don't got no kids. That's on you." And you understand some women is faced with that obstacle, and hey, I'm gonna alleviate that so we can just go out and just have ourselves a good little time, and hang out.
I feel like also like if you got a grandparent that's on the younger side, they still trying to live too. It's like you know how they say like grandparents getting younger and younger these days.
Yeah.
Like, your grandparent ain't that old. They still got some life to them.
Yeah.
And of course, they not trying to just spend it all raising a third generation.
Of course.
So it's like, all right, yeah, you done dropped off the third of your kids. Of your grandkids or whatever, of your great grandkids, and now it's just like, granny, grandpa need a break.
Yeah, for sure.
So I understand that, which is why it's like I'm only dropping them off if it's really called for. Like,
they
it's something that I can't take with her. One of my friends had to tell me, dude, there is times where you don't have to take your daughter with you. Like one of my boys literally had to like pull me to the side and tell me that, because I was going out with a female, not to nothing anything. We were just like going out to hang out, and I'm like,
you had Amara with you?
Yeah, I definitely had Amara with me, and I let them know and everything beforehand, so that. It wasn't just gonna be a what? I don't know what you want, but you can't get this.
Uh-oh, she wants the attack. You can't have the attack or hurt you, baby. It'll hurt you. We can't have that now.
This is sharp.
That's very sharp.
Ow.
Yeah. But you saying you was gonna think about bringing her? You brought her to the date?
I didn't bring her to that one, only because my friend told me, like,
nah, you ain't gonna do that.
Just drop her off with us and everything. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, cool. I can see that.
So do you think some mothers feel the pressure of, hey, I don't want to have to make it seem like I'm trying to throw my kid off or whatever sometimes too, and that's why they don't have no babysitter too? Because sometimes people feel like I don't want to And I think because you spoke to like you not wanting to try to overexhaust your option of your grandparent, so you had your baby a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't want to make anybody feel like they're constantly burdened with me trying to
go somewhere and
right,
watch your
trying to
baby.
go somewhere, because it's like, you know, I might be trying to live my life, but guess what? I also made this decision in
To
my
have
life.
to be a parent, yeah.
Right. So it's like, you know, my parenting comes before, you know, certain other things.
Certain parts are fun. Parenting comes before having fun.
Definitely,
Yeah, it does. So, and I think sometimes some women may feel like that too, which is why they don't have no babysitter.
Yeah.
Right? So they like, listen. But I think if they got some little compensation behind it, they feel more like alleviated to say, I'll let my baby go. Rather, they won't feel like the baby is more as a burden if they having some type of conversation for the sitter. And and I think sometimes some women may not be having a babysitter because they don't want to feel like I'm burdening somebody with my child, so I can go out and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think if you have some funds to go with that, they think okay, they'll be more prone to go call a babysitter for a date because they don't feel like it's more of a burden when you get somebody getting paid to watch a baby, right?
Right. And of course, if they really feeling you too, because you got some people that's like, they offered to give me a babysitter, but I'm not really feeling them. I kind of want to say I can't find one and everything. You know, they might use that as an excuse.
Yeah, they
We've
like,
all
listen.
been there before,
They like, listen.
using somebody as an excuse.
They like, you know, Roy is cool, but he not.
Right.
He ain't Jamie over here. I like Jamie better. So we gonna have to cancel rain check on this. I'm gonna just say I couldn't find no babysitter.
Right, I can't find no babysitter.
Yeah.
So that kind of also, for a guy, that may help you see if somebody really feeling you or not. If you've offered, you know, to pay for a babysitter, they just gotta find it, because I mean, it's not like you have a list of babysitters and everything. You don't even know what the qualities to look for in a sitter.
Yeah.
So you can't pick out the sitter.
That's on the woman.
Pay for it.
Hey, and that's so yeah. So now you just put the fellas on some game now. If you offer to pay for the babysitter, it'll show if that woman really like you or not. Because she'll get that babysitter arranged if she really like you.
Mm-hmm.
If she don't, she'll be like, hey, it's okay. I can't.
Right, yeah, like...
Yeah, you can figure that out quick if she like you or not. If you offer to pay for the babysitter and she say okay, she into you though. She might be into you.
Right,
Either that or she want a meal real bad. I don't or just want to go get out.
For real, right? Yeah.
Either.
Your